Hi students, in this video we are going to discuss about module 5 second part 3 phase induction motor. So first we will see the introduction of 3 phase induction motor. So here we have syllabus principle of operation, generation of rotating magnetic field, you can call it as RMF, rotating magnetic field, construction, working of 3 phase induction motor, slip and significance, necessity of starter, delta starter and problems. So problems especially based on slip and synchronous speed. Okay. So this is about second part syllabus, and first we will discuss about introduction. So if you open or if you see cross sectionally induction motor, so it looks like this. So in our lab, in our basic electrical lab, we have single phase induction motor. It looks like this. So you can see in this figure stator and rotor. Okay. So motor especially which converts electrical energy into mechanical energy. So the device which converts electrical energy into mechanical energy is called motor. Next one. So here the 3 phase induction motors are almost all widely used in AC motors. It differs from other type of motors in that there is no connection from the rotor winding to any source of supply. So in the induction motor, no rotor connection. So only the rotor is induction from the stator. So voltage and current is induction from the stator. That's what this motor we can call it a induction motor. So that is a induction motor. So induction motor is widely used as a AC motor. So why it is called as what are the advantages of induction motor? So induction motor cost is low. So since rotor does not have any connection, rotor does not have any commutator, so that's what the cost is very low. Cost is low and it is very reliable. So since rotor does not have any connections, so you can strongly believe that so it works for longer time. So that's what it is very reliable, high efficiency compared to other type of motor, DC motor, synchronous motor. Induction motor will give high efficiency, good power factor, it need less maintenance, and it has simple starting arrangements. So this is about advantages of induction motor. Coming to the disadvantages, speed cannot be varied easily. So since it runs at constant speed, so it cannot vary. Speed cannot be varied easily. Its speed reduces to some extent with increase in load. So its speed reduces to some extent with increase in load, as in the case of DC shunt motor. So shunt motor, so once if you increase the load on shunt motor, the speed we can reduce. Like that in induction motor also we can reduce the speed by increasing the load. Okay, next one, similarly starting torque. So the induction motor having a less starting torque as compared to DC shunt motor, right? So that's what these are the disadvantages induction motor is having. Coming to the applications, so where we can use this type of motors. So applications are, so we have many. So what are the important applications? 3 phase induction motors are used in lifts and cranes and pumps. Pumps means water pumps. So lift also we can use. So here in induction motor, speed we can vary, speed is constant, but the direction of the induction motor we can vary by interchanging any two terminals in supply. So that's what you can use it in lift and cranes and water pumps. So farmers, so especially used in their agricultural fields to pump the water to fields from the well or bore well. So those purposes also we can use induction motor. Coming to the single phase induction motor. So in our regular life, so we'll use fans, ceiling fans and table fans and wall fans, so and exhaust fans. So those type of motor, those type of devices, those type of fans also will have induction motors. And refrigerators, generally we'll call it as a fridge, so there also will use induction motors. So some people may use washing machines to wash their clothes and wash their regular dresses, right? So here there also motor will be rotate that drum. So once the drum rotates, that other parts like so the drum rotates, cloth will be washed. Okay, so you can use also hair dryers, you can use also mixers, and you can use also sump pumps, so etc. So we have many applications for induction motors, right? So next one, construction of three phase induction motor we will discuss in next video. So now once we will revise the what we have discussed in this video. So this is a cross sectional view of the induction motor, and motor does converts electrical energy into mechanical energy. So mostly induction motors we can call it the AC motors. So the rotor does not have any connection, no connection from the rotor winding to the source, to any source of supply. So what are the voltage current it will induce it from the stator winding, that's what the motor we can call as a induction motor. Next one, advantages. So compared to disadvantages, induction motor are having more advantages. And disadvantages, these are the disadvantages: speed cannot be vary, so load increases, speed can decrease, starting torque is somewhat less starting torque as compared to a DC shunt motor. And applications, so as a electrical engineer we should know, as a any engineer we should know applications. Engineering is applications oriented subjects, so we should have some applications. So three phase induction motors are having these applications: lift, cranes, pumps. And single phase induction motors also will have fans, refrigerator, washing machines. So these are the applications. So these are things we have discussed in this video. In next video we will discuss construction of three phase induction motor. Okay, thank you everyone.